Alright, I think I'm alive. We're gonna check some stuff out for anybody on YouTube watching this after the fact. Alright, I think I'm alive. We're gonna check some stuff out for anybody on YouTube.
I am ready.
Grumble managerial stuff. Alright, so if you want to watch this after the fact, then I'm going to shoot it like a YouTube video, and anybody that happens to stop in, we'll interact with them, and I'm going to stay live for as long as I can stand it, hopefully a couple hours. So first couple things, people on YouTube, window is open back here. Behind me, there's a cat back there. Chickens in the background. New chair, I got it covered with a blanket. Just, you can kind of see it behind me. Trying to keep the cats from scratching it up. Alright, so, first, since we're doing, game things, we're going to be playing BDO for a minute here. Let's see how far I can push this. I don't have a compass. There we go. Here's some BDO chores. Or I can immediately get stuck. Frustrating. Very frustrating. So, I have fish that I need to dump. But we're going to the land of morning light. We're going to dump fish. You know, for the tier 10 supposedly being so good in the desert and across the ocean, it's still very slow. You need a little bit more speed by triple jumping. Alright, plan for today. Dump the fish, then I got Pit of Undying because I'm trying to save crons, and then we go to Rift Bosses, and I'll see how I feel. We'll either move on to Hunter, Call of the Wild, or we'll go see if we can do some BDO hunting. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. To the well. Come on, horse. You know, this is something that bothers me about Valencia. There's just so much stuff to run into. It's almost as bad as Calpheon with all the little NPCs. At least they, more recently, they've decided to remove some of that and make the pathing a little better, but it feels like it's still designed for whenever it was 2017 when people didn't have fast horses. Into the well.
My legs are still as strong
That's
as
a
an
terrible
ox.
price for
Thanks to
fish.
them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
93. Now we're gonna have to run all the way up to north of here. Let me get that while I'm doing this. No trader there. We need to go here. This one. Really? There we go. Flee. While he's running, we're going to set more crates to go because Perlibus still has not given us a good way to transport crates, so now it's every 6 hours. 6.5. You know, it's very obvious they don't care about like the trading and that kind of stuff, or even the trade crates at that point. You would think they would give us a little bit better of a method to at least transport them. Maybe it was just me being a little bit delusional, but whenever I first started playing this, was it January? It might have been a little later than that, 2017. You see we're at 40,400 some hours. That includes all the AFK time, which is most of BDO playtime is AFK now. But I had these like grand visions of making this giant trade empire whenever I first started playing this. And then it just kind of fell apart. You can barely transport crates on a horse or a wagon. Like you could literally just be doing that for a year to keep up with the thousands of crates that are made. And the ships are no better.
1, 2, sorry, please.
That's good enough. We'll do this. Alright, so what I was looking at, for anybody that doesn't understand or know, I'm looking at this green number, 129. The max is 130. The higher it is, the more silver you get out of your... We got about 30 or 40, I think. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Back to the well. More travel time. It's the only bad thing about streaming over recording. I can't cut out travel time. We've been traveling for almost 10 minutes, haven't gotten anything done yet. See if we can go cross country. I made it a little faster. So I still have this choose your mythical horse box. I mean, I had all 3 tier 10s before they gave that away, so I still don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I should be imperialing it, or if I should be doing something else with it. Hiding and lurking.
If you have a lot of stuff,
Alright.
leave it
Let's
with
dump
me.
all this stuff.
Within your allowed space, of course.
Alright, 31 bill. That's not too bad for being AFK most of the time. We're gonna do farms, and then I'm gonna go do Pit of Undying. Maybe we'll get another giant mole. There's one mole. Just a regular, though. I don't like, I guess the gameplay for like Pearl Abyss's like projected gameplay path must include Pit of Undying, because it's pretty much required. You try and enhance Black Star stuff, you gotta have Massive Pure Magic. You need Grindstones, gotta do Pit of Undying. I mean, I get that like you buy costumes and stuff, but that means a 300 crons every day for what, 10 minutes of gameplay, maybe less if you're good at doing Pit. Another mole. It is a giant mole. Are we gonna get a Pit of Pet? Nope. I already have a mole pet anyway. It would be just to go towards making another one so that I could level it past tier 1 or past level 1, whatever. Then they remove most of that. Let me look. Pretty sure it's just tier 1. Yeah, just tier 1. There's nothing special, I don't even use it. My qualms with the farming, and I do have a plan eventually when I'm waiting on PA to put in an XP event, mainly life skilling. I mean, they haven't for a while. I have several things that are dependent on life skilling experience. Namely hunting, going up to Guru. I need 3 levels there, which would be nice to get. Still waiting on Pearl Abyss. Put in the life skilling event. It's weird, they promised all this stuff at the ball and then we don't even get experience events like we used to. I would also like to level my farming. Need a life skilling event. Alright, let's dump this crap in storage and then go do Pit.
If you have a lot of stuff, leave it with me. Within your allowed space, of course.
Still need to craft. So I have a list of things that I need to do, and I have for like combat gear and life skill gear. My list is to currently I need to craft the rest of the cups for the Kharazats that I swapped to, and I need to craft the crystals. Haven't done either one. What am I missing? Nothing. I forgot. We dropped 4 AP. So I went down a bracket. That was a bad day. But we did swap. We are all Karazad and Sovereign. I need to enhance these. I'm on the fence. I don't know if I should enhance. Finish pushing the earrings to Tet and the belt to Tet. And then push the Sovereigns up to Pen. Or if I should craft the cups and crystals first. I don't know. I don't know what the best way forward is.
In progress.
Let's go embarrass myself in the Pit of Undying. I haven't done it in so long. The load screen still takes so freaking long. We don't need that. Oh no, we wait. We wait. Hurry up. We need the mechanics to go faster. I don't understand why this is still a thing. We're just... the same cutscene. It's just so redundant. Come on. I'm standing on the little spot. This guy, we have to dodge and use the CC to knock him out of it, and we gotta do that 4 different CCs. And I have to try and remember. So that first one was Earth's response, then we do earthquake, and I missed. So now we gotta wait. You have to hit him in the back, and then he staggers. Fun stuff. Riveting gameplay. That's alright. One more, and we'll be done with him. Wizard combat, it just feels very slow. Alright, who are we fighting this time? Durin, this is the one I'm gonna embarrass myself on. Because it's been long enough that I don't remember what skills I'm supposed to counteract his CC with. So we're just gonna wing it. And then if he super buffs, then we'll just reset. And I'll do it again. Alright, so what is this? That's knockback, and that's a leap. What is knockback? Float? Nope, he didn't like that. Let me forfeit. He didn't like that one. I haven't combated long enough that I can't remember. This one is stiffness and then bound. That's the float, and the other one is bound. Okay. Really? It. Come on. Close the gate. Alright, hit me, dude. Knock back and leap. So we want this one. Nope. I will remember it eventually. That's what I get for not playing and doing pit every day. You forget the rotations. So we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go do rift bosses, and then I'm probably gonna move on to Hunter All the Wild. I'll set fishing back up. Stun, knockdown. There we go. And one rotation. I also got to remember I lost 1 AP bracket, so I'm not doing as much damage as I was before. Okay. Give us Gotharenza, this pain in... I remember this one. This one's a pain. Come on. This is the bonus boss, so you get like a few extra tokens from this guy. Or seals, whatever you want to call them. Frontal, he can't hurt me. That's the good thing about Wizard though, most of my skills even get super armor or frontal. How did that hit me? Thank you, free seals. Alright, got the runs of time. This guy's not too bad, you just gotta remember to hit him with a CC after he charges you. And then dodge. Sand breath is more like garlic breath. That stuff does damage. And then he immediately goes into another cycle of it. You don't even get to do any damage. So if you don't do this, you get basically what I call his kill cycle. He will immediately go into like a rage, and then yeah, you take a lot of damage. Unavoidable, full arena AoEs. we're gonna hit this full arena AoE is what he's gonna do. He's going to I'm gonna try to survive it. Nope. Because I was in the middle of casting that one skill whenever he charged me, and it animation locked me, and I couldn't do Earth Response. Now we gotta redo the whole one. Fun. But hey, this is in-game video gameplay. Blackcron Online. Cron Desert Online, whatever you want to call it. Come on. Charge me. How does that knockdown do? And 4. And 5. If I remember right, you get 5 chances. He charges you 5 times, and you got to hit him with like a float or whatever it is. I think you can hit him with a bound, maybe. I forget.
Wherever you go.
But you got to hit him 4 out of the 5 times, or he goes into that rage. Good riddance. Now, is this the cheesable boss? I think so. This is the last boss. If this is the one I think it is, she has like an axe and a shield, and you can just cheese her from 50%. It's not too bad. It is. So I'm mostly explaining the bosses for YouTube audience watching after the fact. Don't hit her with CC during this first phase. And she goes into like this stance and follows you around, and if you hit the front, she will frontal block you like that, and then she does damage. So I always make sure that she's behind me and dodge back, and then hit her with a skill, and then kind of just bounce back and forth. But you have to be fast for it to work. And you have to do it a few times.
Feels like I'm flying.
And sometimes she turns around faster than your skills will cast, and you get blocked anyway. then sometimes she doesn't turn around at all, and you still get blocked. If I didn't lose that bracket when swapping to Karazats, I would probably just CC her now and then finish. I'm not confident that the AP I have can kill her fast enough. Let's see if we can... Get her killed before she goes into the last phase. You don't want to fight that last phase. Alright, that's enough pit. We are out of pit quest. Let's get out of here. Okay. So, the reason I'm doing pit is for the crons. Cool, 342. And tomorrow,
If you have a lot of stuff, leave
we can
it
get
with
another
me.
100.
Within your allowed space, of course.
1009. My other goal that I have is to get my Manos tools to pen. So I need the fluid collector to be up. And I also need the alchemist clothes to be up.
Money comes and goes. It's an ethereal thing.
48 shards. I don't have any stones and I don't want to buy them. I wonder if nope. It's locked. I saw it right as I did it. How many crowns is it for this? 549, so I need 1,000. Almost right at 1,100. 5%. How many crowns is it for the alchemist? 255. I am not lucky with Manos clothes. That 15% is more like a negative 5% for me. But I could get 3 attempts out of this. Let's think about it for a second. It's either that or I try and like... I don't have any more Essence of Dawn left. Plenty of memory fragments. No Essence of Dawn, no Primordial Stones. And I'm pretty sure there aren't any for sale. Primordial Blackstones are, but I'm pretty sure Essence of Dawn are. Yeah, they're sold out. Same with all the concentrated and everybody enhancing during the like they were buying up all the sharps to begin with for the deck 2 baller or whatever the new season is that they can get. And now all the concentrated black gems are gone. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do rift bosses, and then I think I'm going to smack the one of these Tet tools and see if they'll go up. Either that, or I will make the fluid collector Tet. We'll see. Griffin, Farid. Okay, so we're gonna run over to Farid and get rid of him. Then we're gonna jump in the well and go get rid of Griffin. And then work my way back from there. By the time I get all the BDO chores done, I'm gonna be, it's gonna be 2-3 hours later. I want to get this stuff knocked out of the way because I do want to try Hunter Call of the Wild. I know it's a completely different game, but I haven't played a single player game in it's been a long time. Or an offline game, whatever you want to call it. It has been a very long time. I think the last one I played I uploaded here. You can go back and look, but that's been a while. Alright, Farad. So, this new wizard skill that they did, not too bad. The replacement for chain lightning. Goes into his little damage thing. What was the name of the voltaic discharge? That's what it was. It really doesn't. It does pretty good damage. There's a Dawnstone. All right, let's go find the closest well. Easiest one to get to is probably over here. We'll fly. What good is having a tier 10 if you can't fly over everything? Yeah, that's a little rock. Go over it. Over the rock. I am pressing the W key. Why are we stopping? You know, it's the movement still amazes me sometimes. Come on, up the little rock. We don't have to glitch. It's okay. But the way these tier 10 Pegasus move, we might as well have dragons in the game. We pretty much fly everywhere now anyway. Okay, we need to go to Griffin and then work back up here. Yeah. In we go. Them adding that map to where we can just jump in the well and instantly be there was just quality of life. I hated going into the Magnus. I would auto route on my horse before using the Magnus just to avoid loading screens, and then just come back whenever I got to where I was going. It was literally easier to set the destination and go AFK than have to go through 3 loading screens and climb up and down that stupid Magnus Tower, or whatever you want to call that stupid thing. Alright, let's see if I can fight the Griffin without getting myself killed. I don't really notice the AP bracket loss that much. I mean, I only lost 4 whenever the swap happened. I thought the bracket going from being in 309 or 312, whatever it was, down to 307 would be more of an impact. That didn't hit me, but alright. That one did, because I was looking at the stream window. Cool. Another Dawnstone. We'll save those up in case I ever make it to where I'm enhancing deck Karazats. Alright, where do we need to go now? Back up here. I wonder if there is... So I usually do this to judge and I go to the closest one. Just gonna be demonstrating. Off we go. Probably just as quick to run there by the time I go out of my way to jump in a well and then go from wherever it spits me out at to Dimtree. I could probably just be there. You know, it's like rainy and cold outside, and I thought having my window open would help things. It's not helping things. I think it's hotter in here than normal. I was trying to lower the ambient temperature in the room because when I was testing Hunter Call of the Wild earlier on the title screen, the poor computer was not very happy with the temperature it was making it produce. Doesn't help that the PC is like a small space heater anyway. Looking at the temp gauge on it now. Even with just BDO up, and it's on one of those closed loop liquid coolers and one of the big radiators, like the 360, like full 3-fan length ones, and it's still running in the 60s Celsius range. 62, 65. I noticed Hunter Call of the Wild pushed it over 70 something. I'm like, it's pretty hot. Yeah, it's not gonna be happy about that. Funny coming from like old gaming. That's all anybody used to be worried about was how low a temperature they could get their CPU down. I mean, I guess temp was more of a problem back then, but it still breaks down the components. It's not good for them. Alright, Dimtree. Come on. Spawn in, buddy. Come on. Why do these hitboxes take so long for me to be able to hit? Cool, another Dawnstone. That's 3 for 3. We're getting pretty decent drop on those. I don't think they drop every time, do they? 31 on distance. Come on, I can't see. Let me move. Musket. Alright, back to traveling. So I was watching another content creator. Now, you guys, if there's any of you watching this, you probably know Blue. He's pretty popular. Anyway, he was doing a review of like all of the BDO statistics, and I see that somebody hit level 70. That's a lot of grinding. And I just look at my poor pathetic little XP bar. I'm like, yeah, I got 9%. And since I hit 64, I have grinded exactly 1 hour in probably the last 3 months. And I got proof. I don't grind. Here's my, there's my total monsters. Barely over 1 million. I made this much progress without hardly grinding at all. But I got 540,000 fished items. But yeah, in the last 30 days, I've killed 2,800 monsters. I just don't grind. In the last 7 days, I've killed probably more monsters today than I have in 2 weeks, probably. Yeah. In 7 days, I killed 1 monster besides the 11 I've killed today. That makes me laugh. But hey, I make silver without having to grind, so it makes me happy. What, that video a week ago where the guy told me I had a depression crash out at the end of it? I had literally no silver left at all. I was down to like almost nothing. Enough, maybe like 300 mil or something. Now look at me, a week later I'm back up to 30 built. And I haven't been playing. I did catch a Megaloo yesterday. That did contribute a little bit to it. It was about 6 billion. Leave my horse alone. Oh, don't knock me down. Animation lock. That one was just pure being stupid. Stand up. And another bone stone. You know, that's 4 for 4. Are the drop rates on those things high or something? I guess if I need silver, I can always sell them. I'm kind of afraid to with how my RNG has been on the CARES ads. Alright, 2 more rift bosses. We'll open this. I'm going to go back and enhance the... buy a little bit of cron stones, I think, and then enhance the... do a couple of attempts on the tools. And then probably get the fluid collector to Tet before I do that. I won't use cron stones on the fluid collector, but I'm considering delving into alchemy, so I need the fluid collector to be high because I'm probably gonna need sap. I know that much about alchemy. I don't know enough about it to know exactly what I need, but I know I'm gonna need sap, and I know I need my alchemy clothes up to preferably pen, but Manos clothes getting into pen it's easier now that you can use crons on them and the pity, but that's a lot of cron stones. So I believe the first thing is going to be getting the fluid collector to Tet and then seeing if I can maybe get a backup pair of alchemy clothes to smack, but there are no stones to do that, so I ain't gonna worry about that too much. Come on, Red Nose. I always try to hit these guys from behind because I'm running the crystal, the artifact set that gives me back attack damage because I don't have a strike light stone. What did it cheer for? mythical feather? Really didn't cheer for the AP artifact. Mythical feathers aren't really worth anything now either, though. It's sad that I've got so many tier 10 attempts just laying around because, I mean, I still have 2 mythical sensors in storage, plus I've got like 500 of each thing that I need to make them. I started selling off the mythical feathers just for a little extra silver. And then I've still got this tier 10 here. I wonder, are the tier 10s worth imperialing? Or do you have to imperial the one that you made and then keep the free one? Or, free. I hate fighting this guy. Come on, get out of your invincible cycle. Definitely a lot easier whenever I had the 309 bracket. I'm gonna have to enhance the... You know, that's what I can do. I still have the hammers. Get the primordial hammer. And the ancient hammer. I guess I could smack my necklace up to hex using that. Or at least do an attempt on it. I should probably keep it for 9 or 10, but when's it expire? June? I don't know. The few AP loss doesn't really bother me. What are you wiggling for, little dog? I got the little pup in here with me. What? No, don't. You're knocking the desk. You want the people to see you? Well, come here. Come here. Get up here. Come here. Oh, you're so heavy. There we go. Big and fat. What? What? Now don't make me. There, we showed you off. Very happy. You got to say hello. She's too cute for her own good. She is 37% Labrador, so like Black Lab, and then 10% Rottweiler. And 20%, 21% Great Pyrenees. So she's basically a Pyrodor or a Labranese, whatever you want to call her. And then she's got like the rest of her DNA percentages were like Shepherd. So like Australian Shepherd or Cattle Dog or English Shepherd. She looks just like an English Shepherd.
If you have a lot of stuff,
she's very cute.
leave it with me.
Okay, let's open all these boxes and get this crap out of my inventory. Yeah, Mark of Shadows. That's exactly what we want in 2024. Hey, Cronstones is good. I actually welcome the Cronstones. I would welcome Devereka even more. Rivaltar. Why?
Money comes and goes. It's an ethereal
Get
thing.
rid of you, and you, and you, and you. We have any? We do have base Voltaras. They're not worth anything. Like they're not even worth the stacks that they take to smack them. All right, let's do this. This, these. I need all of those. Get rid of this. What do we need here? I guess those will do. Probably need these. I got some backup Fisher clothes that I was trying to hit for Tet or Pen. I've had such bad luck with the Manos Fisher's clothes, I cannot get them past try. I finally got this pair to try and I left them there. before I couldn't even get them up to try. It was a pain. And then I kept trying to push them to tet, and it caused me problems. I ended up having to just barely get them back to duo and leave them there. I was gonna try and push my Manos gatherers to pen. You know what? I don't want to repeat everything that I did. I don't want to do it. Leave me be. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to enhance this stupid fluid collector and see how bad my RNG is right now. And maybe if it's decent, I will put it up to... Maybe we'll put some silver into these stupid belt that caused me so much turmoil last time. Alright, fluid collector. That should be all that we need. Do I have open slots is the problem. Kind of. Yeah, we're just gonna smack this one because, you know. What do we have here? Sure. Get rid of some of these lower ones. I'll use these 10s until I got more memory fragments than I do stones.
I do not understand.
We will be okay.
Hello? This is Heidel Ferry.
Spam repair. So I don't do a lot of fluid collecting, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to in the future.
Are you traveling along the river?
Back to... Okay, 11. We're gonna have to do a higher stack this time. 20. Oh yeah. I ran myself out of 30 stacks. I remember now. 13. And then 14. Sure. And for 15, we will do the 67 stack. It's now a 75 stack. Okay. Why? Okay. Why? Why does it not put the new stones in automatically? That doesn't make any sense to me. Also, Dragon, Mr. Dragon, you should be enhancing along with me. share my pain. Alright, 14. What do people usually use? 20, 30%. Sure. Alright, let's repair, and then I'm gonna see if I can get this thing to tet using higher stacks.
There is nothing more romantic than a river or sea travel. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, but see, accidentally tapping on a 0 chance wouldn't happen anyway because it tells you if it's too low. Like when you go to hit. So their logic there just doesn't make any sense, because if I put this in there and I go to hit, it tells me my enhancement chance is too low and gives me another freaking confirmation window. Alright. So what is recommended on this? Most people use 30s. Well, we don't have 30s, so we're gonna have to make do with this. What do people use for these? 40s and 50s. I think it's just lazy coding on their part. Alright. And I'm gonna mix this up and use some of these. Really shouldn't be too hard to get this thing to Tet. I say that. I might end up pitying try. What do you mean AFK train? You just letting that thing hit statues? My last 30 stack. You ran everybody else out. Nobody else wants to watch. They probably don't want to watch me enhance Manos food collectors from like years ago. Should have done this probably 3 years ago. 100. I really don't want to use a 155 on that. You know, are any of these outfits actually good? I guess I'm kind of semi-working from home right now too, considering I'm entertaining, even though not very many people are watching. Yeah, we're just chilling here. Let's use Krons. Why not? Maybe we'll get a one-tap since we failed to duo so many times. Nope. Yeah, but you know, I do try to collect some of those outfits, even though I probably shouldn't have. We're getting bad luck. Technically, this one should probably go. Now we're below average on RNG. So, a little below average, kind of like similar to right at average. I mean, 23%. I probably could have stacked that higher and been a little bit better off, but at least that puts it at Tet, so now I have a Tet fluid collector to sit in my Manos tool repository and never look at ever again. What are you doing, dog? She bored, she's chasing her tail. Poor little thing. Alright. Let's see, what do we need to do? So I had the pen knife. We hit that the last time. Where's the login reward thing? Yeah, so 2 more mythical sensors, another costume thing that probably don't care about, a bunch of these dim things, another costume we don't really care about, and a hammer. Another 80 stack. So yeah, we're probably going to I could push the tanning knife to Tet, I guess. And I guess the overall goal is to have Pen Manos tools, Tet Manos clothes and everything, which I'm just missing the Alchemist and the Fishers. And then probably push the cooking and alchemy clothes to Pen. Maybe the gathering clothes, but I don't gather that often. And that's probably it for Manos stuff. But see, they're coming out with those new accessories that Manos is going to be pushing into, so I don't know. I don't know what the play is there. Pretty much exhausted all the easy stuff without tapping into silver. 400 crons left. Might as well smack this up while I'm at it and get it at least pry. And then see where I'm at. I don't know what, I think the Manos accessories transfer over to Try for the new ones, whatever they're called. I don't know what their name is, I can't remember. But it's like, they go, like, Pen Manos gets you, what was it, like, Tet or something? Or Pen, like it's pen to pen or pen to hex. I just can't remember what they said, but I do know that they said Tet Manos transfers over to Try of the new ones. Alright, so 24 is fine. We'll just spam it till it goes. Oral Pity. We've got a 10 stack we'll start with. Give them another 10. 20. This goes, I was gonna say, if it goes to 30, we're going to save it for 13.
Hello, this is Heidel Ferry.
Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed with the Floramos, though. So, like, I went through the quest and everything to get the second Floramos, wasn't? We have to, like, level a season up or something, if I remember right. And then I went and, like, did all of that, and immediately, as soon as I get the Tets to go, it's just, like, useless. Get out of here. That's not what I wanted to do, but alright, sure. Wanted to save this stack for 14. And I wouldn't be doing so low stacks if I didn't already have all the memory fragments. I'm just trying to save silver and stacks right now. Alright, so for 15 we're going to use this 40 and these, because I want to save the 50 stack. And spam it till it goes. Or until we repair. Cool. And we'll just pop a 10 in here. Bad RNG day.
There is nothing more romantic than a river or sea travel.
But hey, we are past the stupid part of plus 12 to plus 15. And I never have to do that again. So, we'll push this up to Pry and see.
Come find me anytime you need something.
29 characters. You know you can only use one at a time, right? That's kind of a polygamy joke, you know, like the guy with like multiple wives. It's like, you know, you can only use one at a time, right? Yeah. Cool. We're going to 15. We're pitying the from 15 to Pry. That's good. That's what we want to see. Let's see how Pry to Duo goes. If it goes fairly easy, maybe we'll try and push this to Tet. 11%. We're gonna have to use a 40 stack. Well, we one-tapped it, so now what? 155 is pretty high for Tet. I'm not sure I want to do that. We have so many stacks here, though. And we still have this 8 that I really don't know. Well, let's see if we can get it in these 3 attempts with the 155. It's actually only a 140, so it's not that much different than the 120 that I was going to use. Push this on up, and then we'll find something else to do. Maybe. It's one of those days where everything fails. Yep. Let me see what I can do. What, tell me. I'm keeping these 3 costumes, but what is in these boxes? I don't know what these outfits look like. I'm gonna have to look them up. Oblivion Outlaw, and I have a Jolly Winter, so I don't care about that. Okay, BDO time. Snowflake outfit. Snowflake outfit. Oh, it looks like a suit. Yeah, I don't care about that. Winterland. What does this look like? Oh, I don't think so. That's red. I hate red. And Grandpa Kron Helper. Is that a female only? This shows you how much I do fashion. Like, none. Images. So basically, like the little white collared jacket thing. Yeah, my wizard's not wearing that. I refuse. Let's melt it. Because I don't care. That one looks like the academia is probably bad for a wizard. I don't know. I don't play female characters, so this stuff really doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna go to the blacksmith and we're gonna melt it. And then we're gonna tap this stupid thing to Tet. Alright, Jolly Winter. And that should be it. Yep. Goodbye. Maybe we'll get 2 or 3 more. Okay. I don't know why I'm enhancing the tanning knife. I don't do anything with it. It's more of a perfectionist thing. 34%, and we're failing that many in a row. That's crazy. This is why I don't enhance by the blacksmith. He has it out for me. Okay, if this one doesn't go, we're done with this tanning knife. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just got to threaten it a little bit, you know. I was going to put that thing up for sale. Somebody else could deal with that trash. That's the real BDO peak gameplay is you find out you got a cursed item. You sell it to someone else and don't tell them that it's cursed. That's how we handle that. Yeah, you go ahead and keep getting the Powder of Ascension. I don't need that stuff.
If you have a lot of stuff
And I'll show you how much I don't need the powder of ascension.
within your allowed space, of course.
2 mythical sensors still sitting there. The free tier 10 still sitting there, and we already got the Crocodile Sanctuary. I don't see the point in doing another tier 10. It's just kind of a waste. I've even got 3 tier 8 coursers sitting over there in the little place over here, Stonetail. We've got yeah, 3 female coursers just sitting there. I just started selling the tier 9 stuff because now that Perlibus is giving away horses like that, they're not even going to sell that well anymore. So you might as well just start dumping materials and let other people get them if they need them. Alright, BDO stuff. What else can we do? I'm pretty well out of crons unless I start dumping silver into it. And I don't want to buy vendor crons right this minute. Yeah, the abundance of tier 9 and now even tier 10 horses is just insane. I don't know what they were thinking. They made when I say they, Perlibus made it such a big deal to get like a tier 9, tier 10 horse. Like tier 10 was so prestigious or whatever word they happen to use, and now like they're just dumping them to everybody. If I had magical concentrated stones, the concentrated black gems, I would smack some of this Manos gear up. But I don't think we can even buy those. Pretty sure they are sold out. Yeah. 2,000 orders. I need my guild members to start. They're hunting fiends. I need them to start dumping stuff. I can't enhance accessories either because Essence of Adons are gone. The only thing that we could do is buy a pen accessory and melt it down, but I really don't want to do that. How much is a tongue? Crescent. My, you guys, I have my guild chat covered up, but the tier 9s, like, our guild secretary has decided to, he's to the point where he's just turning the tier 9s into glue. He's imperialing them back and back. I don't know. The state of the game is crazy right now. He said he got a phalite fragment from imperialing a unicorn. I guess that's the thing you need for like your what is it, the wagon, like the little lantern thing for the wagon. That you need several of those. I even forgot about that item. Maybe we should start imperialing the tier 9 so that we can get the lanterns. Maybe that's the play. I really want to enhance something, but I don't really have anything to enhance. I guess I could buy primordial stones. I still have memory fragments. The only other thing on my list to do in BDO here is craft cups, and I need Essence of Dawns for that, and craft the crystals for the accessories, which it's going to cost me like billions. I think I figured it up to craft both the cups and the crystals. It's going to be just for the essences I'm going to need. It's going to be like 25 billion or something. If I'm buying it, I need to just probably suck it up and go grind and hog them and get some of the lesser crystals and melt them down. So the primordial stones are probably the only thing that I can do. And what do I need for these? Sharps. I need 2 sharps And Kaffers. How many Kaffers do I have? 56. How many Sharps do I have?
Idle as many houses. If you're going to
hope.
purchase a house,
There's my
put a
phone
lot
going
of
off.
thought into what you want to use it for.
The wife. The wife. Telling me she sees me. Well, I'm gonna complain about you, wife. She won't type in chat, but she'll say she sees me. Yeah. See, that was the other thing. When I first started playing the game, I've told this story before. My wife started playing this game a year before I did, and I refused to play it for a year because I'm like, it's going to be like every other MMO. It's going to be a hype, and then it's going to just die outright. And so I was like, I'll just wait. Well, a year went by, and I'm like, okay, sure, we can play it. And then I started playing it, and I was like, I'm going to make this giant beer empire. And so I just invested in everything that I could for making beer, and this was like 2017, and, you know, right after I started playing the game. All right, so I need 24 of these. And to do that, I'm gonna need a bunch of Kaffers. I got 50, 240, so I need 190 of these, I believe. We're going to spend a little bit of silver. But anyway, I started out with the beer empire, and that very quickly fell apart. that didn't work at all. Yeah. And then, I don't think I got enough of those. I don't. Did my order not go all the way through? Yeah, it didn't. So then I started horse training. I was like, I'm gonna make the best horse that I can possibly make. And this is back when Tier 8 was top of the line. And so I was horse training every night and most of the day because I was working full time back then. Yeah, that didn't turn out how I thought it was gonna turn out. We ended up getting to where I was disconnecting. So I was getting really mad because I would leave my horse running and I'd come back and I'd find it just like slammed into a wall, just standing there, or like standing next to the horse. Like, it was just a micro disconnect. I don't know if it was on the internet or what. So then I decided, you know what? I'm done with this horse training crap. I'm gonna go fishing. And then that's when I became a lifelong fisher. That's why I'm Guru 32. And if I had fished for the first year, then I'd probably be past Guru 50 by now. And if I didn't take that other year and a half off to where I didn't even log in the game, I'd probably be even further than that. But I took it was about a year off when I was heavily working full-time as tech support programmer, you know, in the IT field. Actually using my degree. And then when our house burned in 2021, took off another probably 6 months to try and sort out that mess before we managed to move. But that's a lot of hours that we missed out on. Those were the days, man, when I started really heavily doing content creation and stuff. I was tethering my phone to my PC and leaving the phone in a window just to get enough service, because we don't get service here. I get like 2.5, 3 bars, so it was barely enough to like play, and I would record and then I would have to leave it for like 2 hours to upload. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's get these out of here because they're annoying me. And let's go enhance this main weapon and see if I can't get some of my AP back. Maybe I get try. Maybe I could take the weapon off and not be stupid. Alright. We're gonna enhance this, and then... Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember this. Let's waste a stone to pity. And I remember now, we're almost pitied on this one too. 80 stacks, right. Right, I was using like higher than that, but I was using 90. What does an 80 stack add? Here's a way we can figure that out. 30, it would be almost 40%. Yeah, why not? 37. We can only fail twice and then we get a pity back up to try. Let's just try it. Let's see. No, we're having one of those days. Okay. You're gonna go there. People are using what? 50s, 60s for that. I remember how this was now. Get out of here. Okay, what was the AP on this? What are people using on this? 120s, somewhere around there. We have a 120. 26%. Get out of my face. Well, the worst that can happen is it can go down, right? We had it a try before, and then I tried to TED it, and that's where we went wrong. Cool. 145. What is base? I didn't even look. We're back in that bracket, so we're gonna leave that guy alone. Let's repair this, and let's smack the awakening one a couple of times. And I think I'm to the point where going from try to tet is probably worth crawling for me. I've had terrible freaking luck.
Come find me anytime.
I don't think that, I don't think it's advisable for me to keep raw tapping this stuff. I've got 22 those and 18 stones. I got 18 stones left. I really don't want to decrease that because at least I'm above the 309 bracket again if I leave it there. Yeah, we're gonna mess with this awakening weapon and see if we can't 50 stack. Right, 50 to pry, 80 to duo. I think. Yeah, good enough. 80 to duo. We don't have any 80s, so... Okay, 100 it is. See what happens. I got plenty of hundreds. Cool. Maybe I should be Awakening Wizard? Is that what this is telling me? Are you gonna go one tap all the way to try? No. No, it is not. You here. We'll give you another go here. Waste another 100 stack. But Pearl Abyss is giving them away like crazy, so... Oh, you only have to fail 9, 10 times. That's not too bad. Okay. If we don't look at it, maybe it'll go. No, it won't. 102. And we're back down to pry. I should not have left that 6 stack in there. We're gonna go get rid of it. Get rid of the 6 stack. This. Extract. Secret book. This guy. Get rid of you because we can. Hop. Hop. We need to repair. Should have just done that while I was up there.
Hello, this is Heidel Ferry.
So, that was a little loud. Yeah, so pearls. The Nader's band is a problem. I agree. I won't. I was looking before I go back into this. I'm gonna go back to Pearl Shop. So I've been setting at 285 pearls for like. It's been a long time. But this fishing rod, I have a problem with. It's a triple float with 2,000 durability, and you can item brand it, so it'll pretty much last you like 30 days. At that point, imagine going and fishing in Valencia Sea and just happening to get the lucky proc and catching 3 megaloos. It's a 12 billion silver fishing rod right there. But you do get your pearls out of it, so it's basically like buying $10 worth of pearls and getting a fishing rod for free. Plus, they got the 1-to-1 boxes, so I was tempted. I was very tempted, but then I got to looking around and I was like, oh, they're selling season tickets in the shop. They're selling equipment in the shop. I really wanted the 1-to-1 $30 box because I wanted the fish tank, which is the only draw that I had. But then I was like, oh wait, then there's the little backpack that gives you 100 fishing mastery. Like, no, we're not supporting this. Their shady pearl things need to go. They need to stop it. You know, the game was great. Can't move items while enhancing. Anyway, it was great before, and you know, no more. until some things get better, no more. But yeah, that 285 pearls have been sitting there for a long time. All right, let's how many stones do I have left? 11. Let's see if we can hit try on this and be done with this. I'm to a point now where these Sovereign and Karazads, I may as well just cron them. Like, most people will raw tap them to tet, but I'm having so bad of luck with them, I'm just running through my stacks. And my silver. Okay, 4th time's a charm, right? We're entering that territory where the stack is too high. Okay. I think that's my last 100 stack attempt, so if this downgrades, then, if this one fails and downgrades, then I think I'm done with that, because I'm not going to burn any more 100 stacks right now. So, attempt number 5. We're probably going to pity try, and if I end up... Yeah. I think I'm done with that. I don't have any, 80 or 90 stacks to throw in there. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I'm tired of burning the hundreds for that. We need to I'm probably going to force myself to go make a season so I can farm some stacks. Either that or just wait until Perlabiz starts throwing more stacks at us. An event or something. I don't think there's any way for me to get more stacks out of this. There's a 150. I didn't even farm these things. But this is the other thing that I had a problem with, are these marks where you buy for the Deadeye, you buy the marks, and then, oh look, you can get stuff out of this with the marks, but you gotta buy them in the Pearl Shop. I don't agree with that. And I don't know what the daily special token was. I'm guessing this was from more stuff in the Pearl Shop. I don't even know where I got that one from. I didn't buy anything. This game suffers severely from item bloat. There are just there's too many things in here. Coelacanths. There's a 40 stack, but there's nothing higher than that. I ain't gonna worry about that. I think that we've been going for an hour and a half. BDO. We did get some gains though. Tet fluid collector, Tet tanning knife. Try main hand sovereign. Not bad. So I'm back up in the 309 bracket. That makes me happy. I'll leave that there. I'm going to probably try and collect Essence of Dawn. I would prefer to buy them because I don't want to go grind them and just continue farming silver in the background while I do other things, and then just buy them as they become available. And then we're going to try and get raw tap these accessories all up to Tet. And I'll see how brave I am, if I feel like crawning the staff or if I want to actually raw tap it. I don't know. But we're going to dump this crap back in storage and then probably head back to my fishing spot. And then I want to play some Hunter Call of the Wild until I get tired of being live. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I've never played that game, and I'm curious what it is about. Either that, or maybe we can just go play PoE. Funny story about PoE. The last PoE episode I did on the channel, I got my butt handed to me. And then I immediately, like, after ending the video, I went and recreated the character that I had. And, like, pushed way past where I was. I gotta have a water break. How is the Deadeye gameplay? I know that the Ranger, the guy that plays Ranger in the guild I'm in here, he decided to completely, like, he was Ranger and he said, I'm no longer Ranger, I'm now Deadeye. Like, is the gameplay better? Is it the same as Ranger, or is it just... I haven't even, like, made one. Like, I saw the trailer. I saw the character trailer for Deadeye, but I wasn't, I haven't even, like, made one or logged into it yet. I haven't even really watched any other content creators with, like, going over the skills. I know Blue Squadron did a video. But, I kind of briefly looked at it, but I didn't just in depth watch the whole thing. I had it on the background listening. Maybe it's a good replacement for Ranger. If it's long range and good AoE. I don't know. It seems like Pearl Abyss comes out with a class. It does fairly well. It gets settled in, and then they come out with a replacement. I mean, they kind of did that with Wizard too. Like, they had Wizard, and then they came out with Sage. Right now, I guess Ranger and Deadeye, and then we're gonna kind of have Wusa and Megu. I know those were like sisters or whatever, but you really need to play one if you already have the other. I know they're a little different, but across the desert again. You know what I find funny is they release. Everyone's like, there's not enough male classes. The gender thing is imbalanced. There's too many females and not enough males. They release Dosa. And then they immediately have to come out with a new class 6 months later. That's the Deadeye. And they have her character model literally has her underwear hanging out. It just amuses me. I guess the developers, you know, being Korean or whatever, their culture is different, so they're into like all the anime stuff. But it just makes me laugh. I was sitting here thinking, man, if my if my dad saw some of the stuff that goes on in games now. He was a big old burly dude, and he played like knights and tanks and stuff. If you could see some of the characters now. I know what his reaction would be. It would be a few choice words mixed into, I'm not playing that. I'll look at it, but I'm not playing it.
When young, I was an adventurer.
Get the boat out from underneath this other guy, and I gotta put all my manimal stuff back on. Fishing mastery. And let's put this fishing back on. Move this down here. Alright, I think that's everything I need for fishing. Now, anyone catches this on YouTube after the fact, 143 in, my fishing spot is like up here. I showed it before, but I keep getting asked that. Yeah, there's a tiny bit of a delay, so I'm seeing you're getting my reaction to your comments a little bit late, but you know, it's one thing if the story and stuff is different. It's another thing entirely if it's just literally the same thing and it's just a different character model and stuff, but I don't know. It just amuses me thinking about it, his responses to stuff. It makes me laugh. I guess so. Whole The whole lonely dudes in the basement makes me laugh too. Funny stuff. I noticed I started talking about that. Everybody left. Nobody left. Went from like 4, 5, 6 people watching to just you. I guess they don't like me picking on their choice of choice of character. Man, I wish some of this crap would sell out here. I don't know what you use most of this stuff for, but I guess somebody would. So sailing out here takes absolutely forever. And it is not in a safe zone, but when you get out here, it shares the... This shares the same node as the hack of an island, the deep ocean right here that everyone tries to get in to catch the megaloos. Well, you can catch them out here on the side of the world. It's like this whole edge. And if you get up far enough, you can get in that drop table. Yeah, you know, I have a problem with my storages. So like all this junk in here, this is pretty valuable stuff in Valencia because that's where I'm making all the trade crates at. So I just got like all the ingots and crap. So 20 billion in there is understandable. But like all my other storages and stuff, it doesn't show the value of crates. At 544 million, like there's thousands of crates in there. So the estimated value is just stupid. And see like all this stuff. I could literally sell a bunch of this stuff in here. Like it's valuable stuff. It just doesn't have a value price. Let me get to 6 bill there if I sold all these things. But that's that stupid one I can't sell. And I'm keeping the other sub ones in case I gotta make a sub weapon, but I guess I don't need to now that we can do it with Tuvala stuff. But what I was getting at is my storages are a mess. You know, like some of them are fine. I have like several billion here and there. But I don't think the barter stuff, maybe it is accurate. I don't know. But 84 billion silver value in my Serendia storage in Heidel. I don't even know, like a bunch of this crap is for trade crates, right? But I don't even know how to get that. I don't know. I don't even know what to do with it. And look, I've hit a wall. Put the sail down so it'll actually sail. So I go over here and I go on the ferry. You never finished the reusable potion. They give you like now I think like they give you like 100 pities in the new thing. I'm stuck. Help, I'm stuck. So they give you like one of the pieces. I don't know how to get it. I didn't check into it, but because I literally grinded it out, you know, like a year or two ago, whenever during making content before. But it I remember seeing that you can get 100 of the pities for one of the pieces, so you literally only need 5 total pieces now, I guess. So they're pretty much giving those away too. But I don't recommend grinding them. I recommend coming over here where I'm at, fishing until you get a Megaloo, and then buying them. And see, this says exhausted, which is stupid because it was actually abundant. It was literally abundant earlier, so I don't know if I'm in a different drop table or I got further up. But whatever, I ain't worried about it. So yeah, you can go to the potions and just I don't know where they're at, though. Maybe they're under the potion tab. 15 bill for the mana one. People are actually selling that? Weird. And this one is sold out, but you could literally fish for a month and just have it. You could literally fish for a month and just have the potions. All right, wife. Making my phone go off again. Be quiet. Stupid advertisements. Yeah, you don't see me live because I don't live stream, but I'm starting to. Oh, look, Maywa. Pearl items. And we missed it. I was hoping I could get a costume. So I've been saving up all the silver. I'm gonna dump it into crons, and then I guess I'm gonna have to go farm stones to enhance these Karazods and sovereigns. But my BDO game plan, like moving forward, is probably get myself to where I can do alchemy semi AFK. So I'm probably gonna need pen alchemist clothes. And I'm probably going to need pen fluid collector, so I'm going to need cron stones. Cron stones and enhancement stones. Basically, I wanted to get my AP back, which we did today, so that I could effectively still be in the same bracket. I've still down 2 AP. I went from like 312 to 310 swapping, but it's okay because we're back up to 310. Same bracket, so that doesn't really matter. And I want to put Karazad enhancing on hold, get the AFK silver sorted. So we're going to be fishing and delving into probably Imperial cooking again and alchemy. Because I feel like alchemy, well, 2 reasons. 2 reasons for alchemy. One, because I feel like you can sell it on the marketplace, and I hit the 40,000 IR mark, so I have 106 days of value back. Might as well use it. 2, Pearl Abyss did something a little sneaky a few patches back, and they split the Imperials, so you can turn in alchemy Imperial boxes and cooking Imperial boxes, both. And I have a boatload of contribution points, so I should be able to turn in 200 and almost 230, like 227 or something a day of each. And that's a lot of silver I'm missing out on just because I just haven't felt like doing it. So I'm going to push alchemy up and start doing alchemy boxes and get back to doing cooking boxes. Because it's easy silver. It takes 5 minutes to turn boxes in once you've AFK cooked and AFK alchemied. Plus my OCD is bothering me. I need my alchemy at Guru. Same with hunting. So as soon as we get a life skill XP event, we're going to level hunting and then start on alchemy. And then I'll probably have to take my workers off my farms and stand AFK on my farms for 400 days to get to Guru farming. But I don't want to think about that because that gives me twitches. I start twitching when I think about having to farm for that long. Alright, we're going to swap. Yeah, Natalie's a grinder. You like to go grind stuff. I don't. I like that life skill. The grinding just puts me off the game. Like, I did it to get the infinite potions, and I did it for... I think what really put me off of the grinding monsters... One, Wizard... Succession Wizard, I really like the class, but Succession Wizard is not fun to grind on. It's so high APM... you can't, you just constantly, it's like you're typing essays. So, alchemy and life skilling and cooking is just more the way to go. I think I'll stick to that. But my terms of alchemy is just basically for profit. So I'd be making potions and draughts and drafts, however you want to say it, whichever country you're from. Over here in the U.S., it's draughts. if you're in the EU, it's probably draft. But yeah, we can sell those. So you grinders can buy my potions, and I will make them. But I want to swap over to Hunter Call of the Wild. I've never played it before, but I think I'm going to try it. So bear with me here for a second while I swap it over. See if this is going to work. Cool. I don't want to sign in. Yeah, see, Dragon knows. He knows it's the draughts. Yeah, most Americans say draught, but I know some EU people say draft. And my response to those guys that say draft, if you take off that that D and the R on the front of it and put an N there and put a Y at the end, that's pronounced naughty. Do you EU guys pronounce it nafty? Because that's kind of strange. Does amuse me though. Language amuses me anyway. I was when I went through my bachelor's degree for computer science, I did a minor in English, so I always thought I would end up writing. Alright, let's do a new game. I've never played this game before. I want to try it out, mostly for myself. If you guys don't want to watch it, that's okay, I understand. But I'm going on an adventure. Oh, here we go. I thought I got away from this stuff. Remy Warren. That guy looks similar to me. 1, option 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what... Remy... Why do I have like 5 options and then a dude? Sure. What do we do? Oh, buy DLC. Okay, so I don't have DLC. Somebody immediately dropped out. I don't want to play Marvel Rivals. You know how long I'll have to download? I might have 450 megabits per second upload, but I only got 100 download. There's no way I can download Marvel Rivals and play it in the time that I'm streaming. Okay. No. Leighton Lake, sure. I can pronounce that one. Let's do it. What do we do? All right, this is all this is all standard. I don't know why my internet. I'll get back to my story in a sec.
Welcome to the Untamed Wild. Name's Colton Locke, but everyone calls me Doc. I'm the warden up here, and I know just about every nook and cranny of this place. I heard this is your first time in the Pacific Northwest and Lake District.
Pacific Northwest? Oh, the wife's gonna love that. She came from the West Coast.
I've been hunting here my whole life, and I still don't get tired of this place.
Yeah, this is dangerous. PC, I can feel the heat coming off this thing.
Go ahead, look around. There's a lot to discover around here.
Okay.
Not just the big game. Let's see what you can do. Try to find an animal track around here.
Move around. Use G to toggle auto move. Okay, cool. Y'all can see how terrible I am at a new game. So we got south over here. What are we supposed to do? Oh, I do have a rifle. How do I see my stuff? Inventory. Weapons. Oh, this ain't gonna do. That might do. That's similar to what I have at home. The 243 is not gonna do though. We need something bigger than that. Alright. Observe location, characters, and towards. Okay. Sure. What am I supposed to do? Check in mission on display. Go in your mission log. Yep. Immediately dipped out. See ya. Locate a track. Okay. It doesn't give me much to go on.
Use your binoculars to get a closer look.
Okay.
Be sure to aim for its vital organs. Heart and lung shots mean quicker kills, less painful. Gentle now. Take a deep breath to steady your aim.
Heart and lung shots, huh? Well, you certainly aren't standing the right current way. We don't need a heart or a lung shot.
Follow the blood trail to find it.
There ain't no blood trail, buddy. It's just laying right there. That's what happens when you do a headshot.
Listen, did you hear that? Calls are really helpful when locating an animal.
Okay, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We don't care.
You want to get your bearings. There are lookout points spread out all over the reserve.
I guess these guys did as much as they could as far as making it realistic, but this is nothing like it's actually. Visit a lookout point. Okay. We're following this trail. Dragon, did you manage to get on my boat?
When you'll want to be moving fast out here, but not when on a hunt. The animals will hear you coming a mile away. Stay low when you're stalking an animal to avoid being seen.
I'm not stalking anything. I'm just walking. Quit telling me. Quit telling me to crouch. I don't want to sneak. There's a bird. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing. Jump. Jump. What is this? It's a rabbit track. Okay. We're not hunting rabbits. We're not Elmer Fudd. More rabbits. So funny story, I actually did You know, I do harvest the whitetail here where I live. And I should be out there doing that right now, but it's been raining. It's nasty all day. It's too muddy for me to really get where I need to go. Plus, my truck is out of commission right now. I'm gonna have to work on that. So it's pretty much no, 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 We're not always stalking. No, no. This ain't how we do. We go when we set somewhere and we wait for him to come out. I ain't stalking. I ain't walking anywhere. Do like I did this year. I sat and shot that thing from halfway across the field.
Sounds like Richard's gonna need a helping hand.
It says visit a lookout point. We're just gonna keep going down here.
Sorry, we got this full-blown survivalist fella living out here all year round. Richard Hope. He got in a bit of trouble, it seems. I can fill you in on the details later.
This guy's voice has almost as much gravel as mine does. He was running that way. Maybe we'll go this way. Funny story about the you took your I saw that message before you retracted it. No, the whitetail here been giving me a run around. So I've got this really big this is the biggest buck that I've seen on our place. And I mean we have a big place. And man, he slipped me every chance he got. I didn't get a chance to go. It's alternative season until like the end of the weekend, until like the 2nd or the 3rd. I think it's the 2nd. Actually, no, it might be the 5th, 4th or the 5th. I don't know. It's all this week. But that'd be my last chance to go and get them. I don't really care. I don't trophy hunt anyway, so it didn't really bother me that much. But it's just frustrating when, you know, the wife is like, we need the meat. We need the meat.
White-tailed deer are often slightly
When the
bigger
wife
than
says she needs the
black-tailed,
meat, you provide the
but
meat.
they're quicker to flee if they sense danger.
So I sat out in the 10-degree weather a lot. There's a lookout point, so I guess this is the way we're going. This is the way we're going. And if we so happen to see... Goodbye. We'll wait for him. Move out of Florida then. That's all I can say. There ain't no way I missed that guy. No organs hit, huh? Right. He was
Careful. The underbrush can be a bit noisy this time of year. If
he
an
was
animal hears you
broadside. There ain't
approaching,
no way
you
I
better
missed
believe
that.
it'll turn tail and run. Or worse.
Yeah, it's funny how the wife dictates where you go, huh? They kind of have that superpower. Very low, huh? I don't know about that. Oh, there she is. I didn't answer the text. There she is. I'll answer the text. I heard it. Droppings. Well, it's not a rabbit, so we don't have to worry about it. I still can't believe that the game told me that I didn't hit any vital organs. That was a broadside chest shot. There's no way we missed vital organs. We're just going to keep going this way since the lookout's up there anyway.
I noticed you're after moose.
I'm not after
Tough
moose. I just
animals, I
walked
tell ya.
past them.
Be sure to bring the right caliber weapon to bring them down. Oh, and while their eyesight ain't too good, their smell is. So keep your scent and the wind in mind.
You told me to go to the lookout. We're going to the lookout. Yeah. There's a moose right there. This 243 is not going to kill that moose. We're not shooting that thing. Will this game let me climb the hill? Let me up. It will not. So, back to my hunting story, my actual hunting story. I guess we're gonna have to go around this mountain, so we got a little bit of time here. You guys can't see, my face is covering it up, but I've got this little like GPS tracker thing. So my actual hunting story, yeah, I did get one, but it was a story. So I sat out there and shot this thing right before sundown, and I'm pretty sure I got a lung shot. It was either lung or liver, but the gun that I was using, it went all the way through this thing, and so it ran. It didn't knock it down. It ran, and finally found it. I was on one side of. Yeah, I hear you. I don't care. I'm going to the lookout. I was on one side of the creek looking, and the wife found the blood trail going the opposite way of where we went, so followed it, found it. But I had to get my brother to come help me because our truck was down and out, so he had to come with his truck, and this freaking thing ran down in the worst possible spot. I had to cross a creek twice. I had to drag that thing up a hill, 2 hills, but we got it. And I was so mad. I was after I had taken my shot and I was sitting there and I waited a little bit and then I went to go see if I could find a trail. I was so mad. I was like, I'm gonna get rid of this rifle because I couldn't find one. The way my eyes work, it does not pick out. I have astigmatism really badly, so like patterns and stuff. That's why if things are similar color, I just blatantly can't freaking see it. But I was so mad because I thought I'd missed. I was like, there's no way I missed. I don't miss. And I finally found it, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't miss. I'm just blind. Okay, we're at the lookout.
Would you look at that view? Never gets old, I'm telling you. From up here, you can see a lot of great hunting spots in the area. Valmont's not only where Hope set up camp, it's also famous for the railroad bridges along the old North Pacific line.
Hold up.
Keep an eye out for them if you can in between blacktail hunting. Or why not use them as vantage points?
Blacktail.
I once bagged a whitetail from the Runaki Bridge. Be sure to stop by one of the outposts. You can find pretty much anything you need there.
So we got to go to the outpost. Weren't we just at an outpost? Isn't that where we kind of came from? It was like down here. Or was this just like a camp? That's a lot of ground to cover. Okay, so what does it want me to do now? Outpost tutorial. Sure. Visit. I already did it. Visit an outpost, right? Okay, so we know where the outpost is. That's what it was trying to tell me. Read. Don't be like. Place the waypoint. We need to go there. Cool. So we gotta make our way over there. And along the way, shoot whatever I see. Because that's how it works, right? I probably should have went in that building, but I'm not going to. Because I don't want to go back up the stairs. Get triggered. I should probably look over there, but I'm not going to either. Overall, system settings, where are you at? Video. So we're on Ultra. I don't think we're doing too bad. I don't know. I don't see any display for like FPS or anything, but that's settings. It looks pretty good. A little bright, but I kind of just left everything at default other than like changing some of the audio and sounds and stuff. If it looks bad, yell at me. Turkey. I have a herd of turkeys that keep coming up to the house. Creeping. We're creeping. So I actually have, I've seen them, four or five of those things. Big old herd of them. Big old turkeys. Running all over the place, right around our house over here. But I guess that's the perks of living in the middle of nowhere. Creepy, creepy. Alright, they stopped calling and I don't see anymore, so we're going to figure out what this is. I hear you, turkey. I'm coming for you. While I'm creeping, appreciate all you guys that tune in. Of course, now most of you left. Turkey. Turkey, where are you? There's more turkeys. It's okay. I got the one I was after. Cool. 10 pound. I don't want a taxidermy. Okay. Fancy.
There's no shortage of ways to earn money as a hunter. No shortage of ways to spend it either.
Bull, that's not true. Real life, you can't earn money as a hunter very well. You get caught selling the meat that you harvest. What? Bleed trail going this way. Did that deer I shot a long time ago? Track itself all the way up here? That's hilarious. And I've been going the opposite way. Am I gonna like bumble along and stumble back upon this thing? Ah, come on, Dragon. You don't hang the beards from your antennas, you hang them from the rear view. You gotta use their tail feathers to make you a headband, you know. I'm part I got Native American in me somewhere, so it would be fitting. Back to my heritage. I forget what they call those, not the dream catchers, but the other little things that, like the headdresses that they make from the feathers. I find turkey feathers in our field all the time. They're just everywhere. Now this deer is going this way. Now he seems to think he's going that way. This is the way I came. I came from this way. I'm gonna run this guy down and shoot him again. I'm not seeing him over here. Where'd the whitetail go? That's just a shadow. That sounded like a coyote. We have about 100 million of those on our farm too. Pests. That's what they are. Alright, to the outpost. We're done messing with this deer that was bleeding. Reaching that point where I'm going to have to pause to take the poor little dog outside. I don't care if an animal has seen me. It better run or I'll shoot it. We hungry. We don't care if it sees us. We eat them. I went a mile already? I had a little thing pop up on my screen that said the mile. So this game seems like it's a little bit of quest-based, but it's also open to where it just literally lets me walk around and shoot anything that I want. That's very strange. I thought it would be like a little different than that. Maybe after the tutorial where it sends you on like a mission to go on a different hunt. That's kind of what I thought it might be, not just dump me in the middle of nowhere. But I am reaching a point where I think gonna take a break here in a minute and take the poor little doggy outside. In a couple 2.5 hours. She's still pretty small. She can't hold it very long. And then I figured I would get to this outpost first, and then take her out, and then come back and probably dive into PoE because I've been itching to play PoE. This was kind of just an interim thing, but I guarantee it's gonna play.
Hey, you're catching on quickly.
It's probably gonna play a little tutorial thing here.
Nice place, right? You won't find a soft bed in many parts around here. Don't forget to stock up before heading out.
Please register. Okay, that's cool.
If you ever need a place to rest, there's a cabin in each outpost. I had them gutted and redone last season.
Weird. Alright. Fancy. Fancy little cabin.
Hey there, you know that guy I mentioned earlier, Hope? Well, looks like he's been having a bit of a problem lately. He's been camping out over at Balmont a couple weeks.
12,000?
Coming back last night, he found his camp turned on its head. Some food was taken, and apparently the place looked like it had been really messed with. I don't know if it was an animal
There we go,
or some
338.
tourist troublemakers, but I'm up in Topeka all day and can't look into it.
Gross.
Listen, I know you probably have other plans, but you're in the right neck of the woods, and I'd sure be grateful if you could just stop on by and have a look.
I see. You can,
Hope showed up here 2 years ago. Said something about getting off the grid. I heard he lost his family in an accident while he was deployed overseas
Cool.
in the Army. Hit the poor guy hard. I guess out here you only need to look out for yourself.
I gotta be right back
It's
screen.
easier that way. Not the most cheerful.
It's just
fellow
set up
around,
on my
but
BDO
he's earned
scene.
his peace for sure. Let's find out whoever did this.
Alright. We're going to take a break. I'm going to figure out how to get out of here. Pop this guy back over to BDO. Pop that on. And leave myself AFK fishing here for a minute. And then I'll be right back.
don't know. There are not many people who can be greeted by fairies like this.
And we back with water. I'm sure the cat's entertained everyone. What are you doing, kitty? Come here. You want to be famous? You little Maine Coon. The tummy smacks. Oh, don't cry at me. You wanted the attention. He's like, no, I'm going back on my shelf. Alright. Onward. POE. Man, it's freaking cold outside. We still didn't sell anything. POE. Because I want to. And now we're downloading POE. Bear with me momentarily. We might not be doing POE. POE has 4 gigs to download. That's going to take a bit. You see all the stuff that I cut out whenever I do a video? I cut all this stuff out. I pre-prepare it. Don't do it. Don't do the driver. Nope. GeForce driver. No, no. I don't know if I can show you. I've been plagued. That's not the right one. This one. Surely it will be fine. So, yeah, I'm being plagued by Windows future improvement update. Windows 11 wasn't enough. Now it's trying to do that. And now I've been ignoring the GeForce driver. I don't want it to ruin my system. So we're going to sit here and download PoE for a minute. And then we'll switch back. You say you like when it breaks everything. Sometimes I just want to turn things on and then it work, you know? I don't want to have to work on my own stuff. I got this older Asus laptop. I kind of got it I got myself handed to me, basically. I thought, oh, sure, it looks cheap. I'll pick it up and I'll fix what's wrong with it. Yeah, that doesn't work. Apparently, the keyboards like to break on them, and they're plastic riveted in. So I'm going to have to completely spend a whole day replacing a keyboard, probably. I've tried everything I can think of, and it still is slow and non-responsive. Just half the time the keys don't work. And then we also have a problem with the Wi-Fi. For some reason, it doesn't want to detect Wi-Fi things. So the Wi-Fi network just doesn't show up. So I'm guessing either the antenna is messed up or the actual chip itself. So it's becoming a money pit. I'm about to part it out and sell it for parts. That's why I hate laptops. I hate working on them. Oh, we're getting there. Path of Exile. You know, Path of Exile is fun and all, but it still seems kind of solo and instanced. I wish Lost Ark didn't turn out to be kind of a mess. Get out of here, Epic Games. We're getting there. Very, very slowly. I didn't expect this. I mean, if I'd have known this was going to happen, I'd have loaded it in the background while I was going. I swapped back to BDO. Mine very rarely crashes. It just... I don't know, it just kind of stays. I didn't mean to click that, but alright. I need to go to the shop. The Central Market, not the other shop. So we still... How many orders do we have for these? Not too many. Been a good day. I'm actually pretty happy with the progress that we made today. The AP gain back is nice. Having the Tri-Sovereign is nice. Halfway done. We'll be playing PoE. So, the last time I played Path of Exile, what I remember is that I got killed over and over again, Wasn't very happy, and then completely remade my character off cam, and I got through and killed like this necromancer guy, and then logged off because I realized that I'd never played that far, and I was playing stuff that I hadn't recorded. Yeah, you're gonna crash again, emoting on my boat. What you get? I caught one fish. By the time you put the 150% distance on there, it's gonna be your little clown emotes. Those emojis always make me laugh. I don't know why. So like, it's like I was messing with some of the like Snapchat stuff, you know, the other day. The wife doesn't want to text me on a normal texting app. She likes to use Snapchat. I don't know if it's because it's instant or because it's just more video. But I was messing around with all the little emote things on there. You can't sell those expired fish, can you? You just throw them away. Alright, let's, we're getting close. We're getting close. Launch. Alright, we're going full screen face for a second while I figure out if my password's visible or not. Sure. Is it gonna work? It's not gonna work. There it goes. It just took it a minute. Alright. So we don't need to migrate. We just need to play. And I think, yeah. All you see is emptiness in those eyes from years of playing Black Desert. That's all you're getting out of that. Not getting no reflection out of me. And you know what? You managed to hack my Path of Exile account through the reflection in my eyes. You can have the damn thing. Alright, I think we're going to load in and see what we're up to. Alright. We were playing a witch. And I have to remember how to play this stupid thing. So we got the default attack. Mouse 5 is quick step. Right click is freezy pulse. We got fireball, and W is frost bomb. So QW. So basically like I used to play League of Legends. Got it. Inventory. What do we got here? Asian. Cool. Amulet. Some weird little helmet. We don't have no cosmetics because we don't care. And what is how do I get the skills menu? I don't remember. P is skills. And I started going up spell damage instead of the energy shield like I did last time. Because I found out that I don't care about minions so much. as I wanted more damage. So I need this, and then I'll go into some mana shield stuff. Or some, like, shield stuff. What were we trying to do? King's March. That's not a map. How do I get to the map? Oh yeah, Frost Bomb. I'm supposed to be leveling up by using it. Blah, blah, blah. Where is... I was supposed to talk to Tarkley. Travel the Flooded Depths. Flooded Depths is there. And Tarkley is here somewhere. Over here.
A necromancer. Just the
I
one.
remember now.
Guess the bastard got a bit lonely, decided to make himself some pets. Well, good to see you don't mind getting your hands good and filthy. Here, to mark a dirty job well done.
Okay. I get one reward. A Book of Regrets.
I've traveled inland on the Emperor's Road via Prisoner's Gate. Had to skirt around Axiom Prison. That's the holdfast of Brutus the Warden. Bloody treacherous trip it was. Worth it? There's forest inland. Game, berries, fruit. More food than we can scrounge here. But most here wouldn't survive the journey. Would be a damn sight easier if we could pass through the prison. Tell you what. You carve us a path up the coast. Find us a way past or through Brutus.
Okay.
And you'll have more than a few lives owing to you.
Goodbye.
Stay sharp out there.
Now what is this? Passive respec points. Okay, so I can refund stuff. Well, I don't want to refund it. I like what I have. That means I need to go send a shipment. But I remember I was having problems doing that. So I need to go here. Means I need to, like, go out here. And then go to the mud flats. Okay. Sure. Sure. Oh boy. I remember now. This is like clickety-click a lot. So we gotta go to the mud flats. How do I get to the mud flats? Here is the mud flats. And I need to go to the submerged patches, but I already fought everything here. Yeah, I already fought everything here and did this. This was the thing that I did before. And I just have to make sure and zoom around and not get myself killed. That makes sense. And I remember I'm doing extra hardcore, so that means that I'm stupid. Got it. Didn't I already unlock this thing? And I remember I had 40% increased movement speed, and I got my other movement skill. Cool. Sure, I guess.
When I'm ready, and not before. I need more mana.
And we spam the mana skills. Let's roll of wisdom. Let our shield replenish. We're pretty tanky. This isn't too bad yet. Yeah, this is a low-level area. I remember now. Yeah, just make a new character when I die. That's what I did last time. But I'm supposed to be going to the submerged passage. I don't know where that's at. But you never get this. I run too fast for you. I don't. Missed me. There's a lot of enemies here. I'm just gonna mana spam. What messes me up is I'm used to, like, I used to play League of Legends so much that I'm used to, like, right-clicking to move. And so I keep right-clicking to move, and then it casts a skill that I don't want it to cast because, you know, I keep clicking the wrong button on the mouse. Alright, nope. Get slowed down. You can't catch me. Alright, now, this is what I need. Because I don't think, yeah, that is not going to work. Cool. We're supposed to be finding the submerged passage. And I know I already cleared this area. I killed the necromancer before. When I remade the character after dying the first time. So I'm gonna wander around here until I find the submerged passage, and I don't know. Cool. Now I have to travel to Prisoner's Gate. Why did it have me enter here? Waypoint. Good. You're not shooting your little water bombs at me. Nope. I just run around like crazy. This guy's do some damage now. Can I look at the waypoint? So I need to go there. Or I need to go way the hell up there. Okay. That makes sense. We're getting that. And I, for some reason, decided to go ice build, so I'm going ice. We're going to get that increased ice damage. And then I'm going to start speccing into other stuff. I saw Path of Exile 2 came out, and I didn't want to pay as much as it looked like it costs. So I'm going to wait till it comes out fully. Don't take all my shield. Oh, a fist. Is this where I'm meant to be going? Now, I'm picking up all this junk because of being solo self-found and hardcore. I figure picking all this crap up will probably help. Maybe not, but I'm going to. Freeze them, they'll never get to me. I don't really know where I'm going either. Oh no, we don't want to fight these guys. I just play like a little chicken and just run away.
When I'm ready and not before.
Yeah. Let me play the PoE. It's a lot of clicking. It's hard on the mouse. Yikes. Get out of here. Oh, that's scary looking. I don't want to be here anymore. Freeze them until they die. Well, that seemed to work. That's a lot of tentacles. I don't even know where the heck I'm going. Dog, what are you doing? Kicking my feet. I don't think I want to fight that. Get out of here. Oh, that thing is... That one is done. Uh-oh. 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 Spam potions. They froze me. I'm gonna have to, like... That's the only thing that I've seen people playing, like, tanks in this game, and they just walk around and, like, everything dies, and it's weird to me that, Can I not wear that? 25 strength. I don't have 25 strength. Okay. Get out of here. It's weird to me that the, I guess it makes sense the mages are so much squishier, but... My reasoning is behind this is, like, I freeze, so at higher levels, hopefully... Okay, we leveled that skill up. Hopefully at the higher levels I won't take as much damage because everything will be frozen. That was my reasoning. Rawhide boots. Alright, where does this place over here take me? That's somewhere I don't want to go. I changed my mind. I don't want to go that way. Didn't feel good. Good grief, this thing has... The shields just keep going back up. How am I supposed to kill this thing? And now we're cutting into a bad area. This is not looking good. The shield, man. We're gonna run, that's what we're gonna do. That might not be a good idea either. I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to go. Six evasion rating. I lose shield, but I get evasion. Armor, shield, evasion. I'm wondering if evasion isn't better. Evasion's not working either. Yeah, we're not fighting that thing. It's just not going to work. It seems like... Maybe I can just get rid of him and go this way. See ya. Gotta kill some of these minions and monsters to get my flask refilled. Scale vest. I have on a robe. I'll try that. Maybe I won't get hit as much. This place is a freaking maze, man. Get out of here. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, that's not a good idea. I was hoping I could burn them. Get out of here, little rock thing. Well, the ledge. That's not what we were looking for, but it's a place. Cool. Now, we wanted this. Don't care about fire that. We want this. Apply. Mental, cold. No, we want this. And then up to there. And then we also want that. Freeze them all. So the solo self found and being hardcore means I don't get equipment very often. Like, the stuff I get is not good. Let me guess. Empty. Freaky looking little bug things. Get out of here. Burn them all. What does the wand do? Get rid of you. Pick you up. 5'9", 830, 150. Same exact thing, just worse. What do you got? A 6 armor and evasion rating. Oh. Spell damage, chance to block. 24, 14, and 4, and 3%. I think I'd rather keep the 13% spell damage. All that has is evasion. This has armor and energy shield. I think I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm gonna swap that and dump this. It gives energy shield. I think we're going with the energy shield. And we'll keep some of this stuff so I have some junk to sell. Energy shield 19. Versus armor. I think we're keeping the armor. Keeping the armor for now because I don't have an option. Goodbye. We're traveling to Prisoner's Gate. Slowly. Very slowly. We just freeze them till we win. But I want this waypoint so that I can teleport back. No, don't you run at me. Goodbye. So we went from fighting freaky little bug things to fighting skeletons and cannibals again. very weird. Go to tower shield. No. I want my spell damage. Those guys are scary. Nope, nope, nope. Time to kite. Stop eating the cannibals. No.
The earth of Rayclast rejects the dead. The black spirit of storm and dream now reaches into the ground and raises up our slain imperial foes. It leads the fallen from their graves and drives them to fight us beyond the end, rotted tooth and jagged nail.
That's a lot of bad. Get out of here, goat man. Get bros.
Give our beloved to the birds, messengers of spirit to the sky, conveyors of flesh to the earth. Calm has commanded us to destroy our remembered with axe and fire. Calm is the bravest of us, willing to bear the ire of the ancestors for the survival of his people.
I'm getting better at not getting myself killed. Last time I did this, I forgot to watch my health. Probably doesn't help that I've never played this before. Oh boy.
When I'm ready, and not before.
We're dodging, dodging. Missed me. Cool. Yes. I want that, actually.
I've not the muscle.
Can't
for
have that. Okay. We're gonna pick up that other one. Would you quit moving, please? I want this. That's what I want. What's the goat horn for?
Much clutter.
7 to 13. Does more. I don't want fire damage though. We're gonna leave what we got. Am I just going in a circle? Seems that way. Yes, I am. I'm stuck. like that. I don't like that. Yeah, this reminds me of the early days that I played games like Last Chaos. I was always doing something that I shouldn't be doing and getting myself into trouble. And then I had to carefully kite my way out of it. What does this helm give? 13 now. I like the helm that I have. What is this? I'm not getting close to that. Alright, so I can go that way or this way. We're gonna go this way.
Too much clutter.
I don't like that either. Added vest, evasion. That's worse than the one that I have. This ice skill doesn't do too bad for clearing if they're in front of you. I guess most of the casters are kind of like that. We don't really have any surrounding AoE. It's all like frontal.
Fate smiles with sharp
Tribal
teeth.
Club. Nah, I don't want the mace. We're gonna back up and I'm gonna put this point in this though. Maximum energy. I want the area of effect. How do I get to that? Crit strike chance. This way, I guess. Spell, sure. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's gonna do. We're gonna do it. You know, it's what you get for downloading that graphics driver while trying to have BDO up and running in the background. Causing BDO to crash. It doesn't. I don't know why. It doesn't seem to like any type of anything using the network besides it. Anytime I have multiple things going, it just randomly disconnects. Like whenever I have my cell connected to my Wi-Fi on my router, and I leave the vicinity and go outside of the just on the edge of the Wi-Fi range, or I just leave the house and it automatically disconnects. A lot of time that'll just disconnect my Black Desert. I don't know why. It's dumb. It's like it detects any tiny change in the network and then it just can't handle it. Get out of here. Ow, don't eat the corpses. Give me the gold drop. What is it though, is the question. A claw. A claw? I don't want it. I don't want it. It'd be great for a melee character. Okay. No. Get out of here. I don't like that. That was a creepy laugh. Level it up. I like the skill leveling in Path of Exile, to where once you use the skill so many times, then it levels up. That is, good. Maybe that's why old school RuneScape, or just RuneScape in general, kind of always appealed to me. I've never played it, but I do occasionally watch some other content creators on their RuneScape stuff. I can't even see this thing Ow. Let me guess. This is what I've got to get rid of. I'm not sure that I can kill this thing. I just don't have the damage. Credit blade? Nah. Yeah, the Wi-Fi DNS doesn't want to, but it shouldn't affect BDO at all, though. When that happens. Which is stupid. Because, like, my phone being connected to my network it shouldn't have anything to do with my hardwired PC. And you know, I had that problem before I moved too, and it was completely different company, completely different router and everything. We got all new everything whenever we moved. So I don't know if, like, Pearl Abyss, the way they developed it is like, depending on, maybe they're trying to, like, monitor the network to keep cheating from happening or something. I don't know, but it is certainly is stupid. And it doesn't do it every time. So sometimes I leave my fishing up and it'll be fine. And sometimes it's not fine. It's really hit or miss. I don't know. It's stupid. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go or not, but I'm going. Said this is the first time I am here. We're supposed to be going to Prisoner's Gate, so I guess that's where I'm going. And I didn't make it to the fetid pool. I did all that. I killed the necromancer. I didn't make it to that other thing. I'll have to go back and do the depths. It's just a side quest. That wouldn't surprise me. Maybe that's how they're a billion-dollar company, even though no one's buying pearls anymore. I don't know if that's better than what I have. I definitely like that better. 22 and 6. 24. I like that better. Nine and evasion is 9. 6. Sure. Let's run around here and see what happens. I would like to get to the next place I'm supposed to get to and then call it a day. I don't really want to fight this thing, though. I'm a little cautious to do that. This is how I get myself killed. What does it have? 3? Yeah, let's finish off all of these little guys first. So that I don't get jumped while I try to fight this thing. Alright, health up. Ooh, a circlet. Oh, this isn't so bad. We got it going. Ooh, slippers. And a whetstone. Give me those slippers. Unidentified, but those are good. We're keeping them. What is this? Claw. Keeping that. This sword can go bye-bye. This bow can go bye-bye. Keep that. .24, 16, and 5. We don't need you. 6 armor and 30. 35 and 12. Don't need you. That's the junk one. Should keep some of this stuff for energy shield 9. You're unidentified, so we'll keep you for now. Put you up there. And we don't need that bow. Really don't need this stuff either. Cool. Alright, the little guys are doing all the mining. All that crap can go away. I don't care. What's the kite shields for? 22, 25. Nah. Nah. We're moving on. Those guys got wheels. Skeletons shoved in the pirate ship wheel. Your fire's no match for my ice. Hell, thinking about the Bitcoin mining in the background on Pearl Abyss's client. They're gonna have to figure out something to keep their ratings high after the mess that they've made. It might be a good idea. We're gonna get this waypoint unlocked. Goat's horn. It's a wand. No, leave me be. These guys run too fast. 1 I can handle. 3 I cannot. Chainmail 33 and energy shield. That's good. Can I wear it? Is the question. 35 and 12. I can, but this one is a better. Get on the floor. Pick up the goat's horn. We'll compare later. I don't know how they would manage to be able to farm Bitcoin through our PCs minimized at Trey though, because mine barely uses any resources at all. Like, because I keep pretty close eye on like what my PC's doing. And maybe it's just the like IT background that I have. I don't know, but if I see my CPU usage spiking or my hard drive going, I'm instantly looking what the heck is going on and why it's doing it. And I just haven't seen, unless Bitcoin farming has, unless they have somehow managed to program a way to spread it out across everyone's clients so it just doesn't take any resources as collective. But man, you would think your network would be like bogged at that point. What is this? Legion? I don't think so. We ain't doing that. Let me go. Yeah. But you know, I don't know if they just don't make PCs like they used to. My previous PC that I used, I had that thing. It's still over there. It's what I was using to set up AFK, the second account, and that thing ran for years before I swapped over to this new one. And it was a 3rd gen i7, a 3770, and I had that guy clocked. He was at 4.5 gigs at one point, and that was back whenever processors, they weren't meant to run like that. And he kept his little self spinning like that for years, and then I turned it down to like 4.2 or 4.3 as it started getting older. But all right, I don't know where we're supposed to go. Ooh, a mana flask. Thank you. I don't want to do that Legion thing. I don't know if that's... Scepter. Pick it up. It sounds magical. We'll carry it around. Oh, that's fun. I've never used an ad blocker though. But good luck to them. This PC I'm on now has got 64 gigs. I built it so that I could run absolutely everything all at once. And if that turns out to be not enough, I got another 2 slots I can put another 64 in. But I figured as long as I'm doing video content and gaming and programming, I might as well have that memory. Also, maybe it comes from a time of not having enough memory, but now that memory is readily available and the motherboards are supporting it, I'm sure as hell I'm gonna have at least 64. I remember those days trying to run stuff on 8 gigs or 4 gigs or even less. You know, whenever like things started taking off, and then before that it was even worse. What is this? Some weird terrain here. Freaky wheel skeletons. That hurt. That about got me killed. I don't know what hit me so hard. I guess they all just hit it once. Yeah, I'm surprised that they could, if they got caught doing that, they couldn't get sued. Leather scale boots. Oh no. Nope. Claw. I don't need a sword. Need that. That's another claw. I don't need the claws. What are my boots? 15 and 5. Armor and evasion. But I like the energy shield. It's an axe. I'm also not surprised that video cards are overheating. I'm not a big fan of this NVIDIA card that I have. You know, I had an old GTX 980 Ti that I used. Steel skin. I don't know what that is. Some kind of skill? we'll save it for later. Anyway, my GTX 980 was fine, you know. It's in the other PC, and then whenever I built this new one, I put a whatever RTX, I guess, 3080. So I upgraded, you know, because it was new. Oh, I see. TOS. I don't know. I never use ad blockers. The ads don't bother me, and I like to support other creators anyway. So I'll just leave it running or skip the ad if I don't want to see it. It is annoying whenever I'm getting some ads that I don't want to see, but anyway, the 3080, the RTX 3080 that I have, I managed to grab the 12 gigabyte version instead of the 8 gigabyte, but the fans don't even kick on most of the time on these cards. So they've like got it. I don't know if it's like power saving or what. You know, used to the cards would run like
I'd rather
a lot.
burn than call such a place home.
Travel to Prisoner's Gate. Man, we got a long ways to go. Is there a waypoint in here at any point? I don't want to go backwards. There is. Cool. I've reached it. Going back to town. Oh, I think I'm done. I think that's long enough for me. Since you're the only one left here, have a happy new year. And for all you guys on YouTube, if you made it this far, I appreciate you sticking around. The RTX 3070, that's what is in the wife's PC. She's got, she's running the Ryzen 5800, I think it is. I believe that's what it is, the 5800. And then I'm using the 5900 just for the extra cores. It's not very good in gaming though, but it does well enough. I will try and get some BDO content out in next week. This week's kind of busy. I guess tomorrow we're ripping the truck apart. I gotta put new brake lines in, so that's gonna be fun. And then maybe Friday I might get something out. Depends on how the fishing goes, but I appreciate you sticking around all stream. We're gonna end it off, and I'll catch you guys in the next thing. I don't know. I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start live streaming more. My content fits better as a live stream. Let's swap back over to BDO and check on it.
Wherever you go.
Your bad luck. I only got 3 Corvinas. But you guys take care. I'm out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, as my grandpa always used to say, so glad you got to see me.